Our Torah portion this week is full of action. This is the Torah portion where the Israelites do the worst thing possibly imaginable, and they build that golden calf. Now, why did they do this? Was it that they didn't believe in God? Well, actually, the rabbis point out that they did this because Moses was gone for longer than they had expected. He said he would be gone for 40 days, but he was gone for 40 days and nights. So they got impatient. And actually, the commentary tells us they feared. They were afraid to be alone, to be without their leader for such a long time. They were left there in the wilderness without anybody to take care of them, to give them direction, to assure them that they were going to be okay. And fear really is an interesting thing, because fear can take a hold of us and cause us to do things that we otherwise wouldn't do. Well, today, we are not afraid. We are celebrating. And we're celebrating because we are now connected to something bigger than us. And really, that's what the Israelites were looking for. They needed that connection to something bigger than them, to Moses, who connected them to God. Because with that connection, there is no fear. And for us as well. Now that we are connected to the greater Reform movement, to the greater community in our country and in the United States and across the world, we're not out here in the wilderness alone anymore. We have some guidance. We have a connection to others who are on the same type of journey as we are. Now, at Neshamah, we are so grateful that we actually have never really felt lost in this wilderness, because we have had some wonderful guides along the way. Austin Butel and Stephen Morrison have guided us every step along the way, helping us to build this community and to guide our leadership to know what it means to be leaders of a Jewish community. And they've guided me as well to help me in working together with our board and leaders to make this a strong community that we are. But to be connected to even more resources, more leaders with experience behind them as well, to have the opportunity to learn from so many wonderful, successful leaders really does strengthen us. And it puts us in strong footing. And so tonight we celebrate, and I'm so happy to welcome Paul Lesner to our Bima to address us. Paul is the president of our region, the Canadian Council for Reform Judaism, the Canadian region of the Union for Reform Judaism. So, Paul, if you would please join us.
I probably do need some light. It's a spinster from Mount Logan. Much better. Well, before I even begin my remarks, aside from myself who is here tonight, I'd like to acknowledge a few other members of the URJ Board of Trustees, or Canadian Council for Reform Judaism Board of Trustees. So, of course, Austin Butel, who you know is a lifelong member of the Union for Reform Judaism Board of Trustees. Carol Sterling, who is the past president of the Canadian Council for Reform Judaism, is also here tonight to celebrate with us. And Byron Sonberg, the treasurer of the CCRJ, along with his wife, June. It is truly a pleasure for me to be here tonight to welcome your congregation as the newest member of the Union for Reform Judaism. We are truly strengthened by your addition to our over 900 congregations and 1.5 million families, and the largest denomination of affiliated Jews in North America. Under the leadership of President Rabbi Rick Jacobs, your congregation will benefit from the URJ's goal of building a culture of excellence in our synagogues, to catalyzing our congregational changes, and to expand our reach by appealing to the uninspired. The URJ will offer Neshamah expertise that ensures your success, and the success really of all our congregations. It is our goal to see Reformed Judaism flourish in Canada and throughout the world. I look forward to working with your leadership team as part of our Canadian Reform movement. We are greatly strengthened by your addition to our congregations and our partners in promoting Reformed Judaism. Some of our key partners include the Leo Beck Day School, which is the largest Reformed Jewish day school in North America, and Camp George. These organizations are vital to the continuity of our Jewish future by promoting youth engagement. In addition, Arts of Canada and the Canadian Friends of the World Union for Progressive Judaism work tirelessly on behalf of liberal Jews, promoting Reformed Judaism and pluralism in the State of Israel. I have also to read to you a letter from President Rabbi Rick Jacobs of the Union for Reformed Judaism. Dear friends, Mazel Tov and welcome to the Union for Reformed Judaism. We are delighted to have Neshamah congregation join our ranks, and pleased that Paul Lesner is with you this evening to help celebrate the community's new affiliation as a member congregation of the URJ. As such, Neshamah congregation is one of nearly 900 Reformed congregations throughout North America. I am hopeful that you will avail yourselves of the many programs, services, initiatives that are available to you to expand and enrich all facets of your Jewish living, learning, and celebration. Again, we are pleased to welcome you to the Reformed Judaism family, and we look forward to a long and fruitful association with Neshamah congregation. With the Holy One's countenance shining brightly upon it, may the community continue to grow from strength to strength. Yasher Koach L'Shalom, Rabbi Rick Jacobs. In closing, let me just say, Chazak, Chazak, V'nit Chazek, be strong, and together may we all be strengthened. Mazel Tov on this occasion.
Hello, everybody. Well, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I wanted to first welcome everybody, thank everybody for coming. This is a very special, obviously, occasion for us as a community, as a family. Obviously, nice words from Rabbi Rick Jacobs. Paul, thanks for coming up. Everybody else has been a part of this CRJ and the URJ. Friends, I'm just going to take a quick second to just tell you a little bit about what we have going on at Neshamah as we grow as a community and as we grow as a congregation. We are really trying to reach out to get something that connects with everybody in our community, and you'll see a wide range of things that we are planning and doing now. What you can do always is check out our website, which was just relaunched today. It's a new format with lots of other things. We are going to start, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our first thing is that we're planning a trip to Israel as a congregation. It'll be the first, Neshamah's first family and multi-generational trip, and it's planned for, and we're thinking of planning, or we're planning for the winter break of 2015-16. And we're at the very beginning planning stages, because you need a lot of time for these things, so I understand. And if you're interested, if you want any input, if you think it's something you'd be interested in, have some words for the perfect Jewish Israeli experience for your family, you can join Rabbi and our travel agent and our trip chair people on April 22nd at 8 p.m. The location to be determined. But that will all be in our newsletter and on our website, obviously. Have you ever heard of the book 50 Shades of Grey? Some people have, most of you I'm sure have. Well, Neshamah is offering a special lecture called 50 Shades of Torah, and it is going to examine the Torah's teachings on sex and relationships. So I would like, if you're interested, to join Rabbi Polanski and family and marriage therapist Debbie Gershon on April 18th at 9 o'clock. We're still figuring out where. Bring your own wine and leave your inhibitions at the door, and you can find out more on our website. We are also looking at planning a Passover second night for the congregation. I know a lot of people now are in negotiations for where to go, what to do, and I think that Neshamah would like to see if there's any interest, and led by Rabbi Polanski, and will be a kosher-style dinner at a local restaurant. It will be about $50, $60 a person. If you're interested, please contact Rabbi Polanski. Within the next week, by March 8th, we need about 30 people in order to make this thing happen. The Neshamah baseball team in the Shul League is about to hit the diamond once again, and it starts in May, and we're looking for new players. If you're interested, check out our website for more information and who to call. Also, now moving on to adult programming. We have a lot of things planned and a lot more planned in the future, but right now we have an adult Hebrew class which is already underway on Sunday mornings, which has gotten amazing reviews, and the people really like it, and there are many more programs coming our way, so keep an eye on our website for that. Also, Neshamah is excited to offer its members and friends an adult book club designed to bring book lovers together. All books will focus themes related on Judaism. Our first selection is The Imposter Bride by Nancy Richter. The book club will be meeting on Sunday, April the 7th at 7:45. Also location to be announced. Obviously, we also have one other event that we are planning in the near distant future, September 17th. Neshamah has teamed up with Mount Sinai Hospital, and we'll be hosting a black tie Monopoly tournament event night thing. And if you can come out and play play the tournament while enjoying great entertainment, food, two great causes. If you want to help plan the event, we're looking for volunteers and getting involved. You can connect with one of our board members, Sean Saraga. Contact us through our website. Also, there's so many more ways you can get involved. All you have to do is go to the Magic website. All these other ways of doing it. Obviously, we're on Facebook. Rabbi's on Twitter, LinkedIn. Networking Neshamah is on LinkedIn. So we're trying to stay in touch in as many ways as possible. I would like to